Ladies and gentlemen, gather around and prepare yourselves for an enlightening English lesson from Enzo's Butler, at your humble service. Today we delve into the realm of luck and wealth, exploring the 4 facets of luck in Naval's wealth paradigm. Now, let me paint you a picture with words, using phrases like axiom, capricious, discourse, and allure. It's like ordering in a feast of vocabulary, indulging in the flavors of knowledge. And just when you think you've had your fill, we'll sprinkle in some phrasal verbs, those mischievous little rascals that come into our lives and add a dash of excitement. They'll have you floating around in linguistic bliss, I assure you. We'll also explore idioms and sayings that have stood the test of time, like trials by fire, where we learn that sometimes the challenges we face are what truly shape us. And let's not forget about reaping what we've sown, a gentle reminder that our actions have consequences, my dear friends. Once the essay has captivated your attention and given your brain a gentle workout, we shall embark on a comprehension check to ensure that the knowledge has settled in comfortably. It's like a well-pressed suit, fitting perfectly and leaving you feeling polished and accomplished. And to conclude this delightful lesson, we shall engage in vocabulary and phrasal verb drills, where your skills will gradually stack up, much like a well-organized set of teacups. So embrace this opportunity to expand your horizons, for in the realm of knowledge there is no limit to the wonders that await. The 4 facets of luck in Naval's wealth paradigm. For many, the allure of making money seems forever bound to the whims of a capricious lady named Luck. A beguiling but often misleading maiden, she has led many astray on a fruitless search for instant wealth. However, the stark reality is that luck often takes more than she gives, and her gifts seldom add up to anything substantial or enduring. As Naval elucidates in his insightful discourse, the quest for wealth is not a game of chance, but a series of strategic actions. Actions that, true to the axiom, speak louder than words. Like a diligent farmer tirelessly working his fields, one must nurture and cultivate the elements of prosperity. In this context, wealth is akin to a fertile field waiting to be seeded, not a lottery ticket waiting to be scratched. The path to wealth is often less about Lady Luck smiling upon you and more about the habits, characteristics, and skills you've been nurturing. Consider, for instance, a seed floating around in the wind. Its destiny is not merely a product of blind luck, determined by where the wind might take it. Instead, the seed's true potential comes into play when it lands in fertile soil and receives the right care. If it merely lands in a barren desert, its potential will never be realized. Naval's concept of luck echoes this sentiment. Rather than relying on luck to strike us down with fortune, we should focus on creating the conditions that allow opportunity to take root and flourish. We begin by filling up our arsenal with persistence, hard work, and hustle. It's like stirring up a petri dish to see what combines, or as the French proverb goes, a cat in gloves catches no mice. When we put in the work and create motion, we increase our chances of encountering opportunities. This kind of luck is akin to reaping what we've sown rather than simply waiting for a windfall to drop into our lap. Preparation is another crucial component. Just as a seasoned farmer understands the rhythm of the seasons and the subtleties of his crops, we must become adept at spotting the tides of opportunity. By honing our skills and knowledge, we edge up in our ability to discern lucky breaks and seize them when they come along. Then we venture further into the unique realm of character. Here we don't just age out of immature reliance on blind luck. Instead, we start to forge a unique brand, a personal stamp that sets the tone for our interactions and endeavors. Imagine the deep-sea diver, the only one skilled and brave enough to venture into uncharted depths. His unique character transforms another's blind luck into his own calculated fortune. He isn't stripped of his deserved wealth by the arbitrary whims of fate but muscles into an opportunity crafted by his distinctive abilities. Against the backdrop of this new understanding, the notion of achieving wealth in 999 out of 1,000 parallel universes doesn't seem so far-fetched. In fact, it appears quite rational when we abandon the perspective that wealth is a product of mere luck. But as Naval wisely cautions, this doesn't imply a smooth sail. A bountiful harvest is preceded by months of hard work. Our journey towards wealth will similarly be marked by hurdles, trials, and errors. You might try out a business venture only to see it fail. Or you might invest in the stock market and come away with less than what you put in. This does not mean you should give up. On the contrary, these are your trials by fire, times when you are raked over the coals, yet these experiences are precisely what will refine and strengthen you. Like Naval's personal narrative, your wealth won't be amassed in one glorious, lucky moment. It's more likely to gradually stack up, one chip at a time, one hard-earned win after another. You mop up the small gains, the slow trickles of success, and in time, they will fill your coffers. There's no one giant windfall, but a consistent and resilient effort. You will be ordering in from a menu of options, businesses, investments, and these choices aren't always served for a song. It takes time, effort, and resilience to see them through. We are talking about true wealth here, the kind that liberates you. Not merely the financial freedom to sleep in and wake up as you please, but the freedom that allows you to lead a life of purpose, to be anywhere you want to be, to do anything that piques your interest, to loose off the shackles of undesired obligations. This freedom is priceless, and it is not won by the benevolence of Lady Luck, but by deliberate, strategic actions, by your preparedness to seize opportunities, and by the unique character you've forged. The advent of the internet has revolutionized the landscape of opportunity. Today, the chances to create wealth, to build products and businesses, are not just floating around, they are flooding our space. In this era of endless possibilities, it is no longer luck that we are short of, but time. This transition from depending on luck to creating our opportunities is transformative. It is like a river that has been redirected. It might initially meet resistance, but it will eventually carve a new path, shaping the landscape in the process. Similarly, the shift from relying on luck to becoming the kind of person who creates wealth might be challenging, but it will ultimately set a new course for your life, shaping your character and destiny. So the next time you think of wealth, think not of luck, but of cultivation, preparation, and unique character. Remember that wealth doesn't just fall into your lap. You must pave the way for it. And when you do, not only will you be wealthy in this universe, but you will also be the kind of person who could do it all over again. This then is not a journey to seek luck, but to become the kind of person that makes money. It is a journey from happenstance to mastery, from drifting to shaping, from dreaming to achieving. And on this journey, actions indeed speak louder than words. Comprehension questions. Question number 1. What is the significance of nurturing and cultivating the elements of prosperity? Question number 2. How does preparation contribute to one's ability to seize lucky breaks? Question number 3. How does the essay compare luck to a seed floating in the wind? Question number 4. How does the essay describe the landscape of opportunity in the era of the internet? Vocabulary multi-choice. Just as a seasoned farmer understands the rhythm of the seasons and the subtleties of his crops, we must become, what? At spotting the tides of opportunity. A. Better. B. Freedom. C. Skilled. D. Adept. E. Universe. He isn't stripped of his deserved wealth by the, what? Whims of fate, but muscles into an opportunity crafted by his distinctive abilities. A. Arbitrary. B. Cruel. C. Petty. D. Fate. E. Arsenal. We begin by filling up our what with persistence, hard work, and hustle. A. Preparedness. B. Days. C. Schedule. D. Arsenal. E. Deliberate. Against the what of this new understanding, the notion of achieving wealth in 999 out of 1,000 parallel universes doesn't seem so far-fetched. A. Venture. B. Background. C. Investments. D. Backdrop. E. Wait. Phrasal verbs multi-choice. Instead, the seed's true potential, what? Play when it lands in fertile soil and receives the right care. A. Comes on. B. Goes into. C. Emerges within. D. Enters within. E. Comes into. By honing our skills and knowledge, we, what? In our ability to discern lucky breaks and seize them when they come along. A. Keep faith. B. Grow up. C. Edge faith. D. Edge up. E. Grow ourselves. Remember that wealth doesn't just, what? Your lap. You must pave the way for it. A. Slide into. B. Fall on. C. Come into. D. Drop in. E. Fall into. We begin by, what? Our arsenal with persistence, hard work, and hustle. A. Building up. B. Filling forth. C. Filling up. D. Firing forth. E. Firing up. Idioms and phrases. Definition. Become important or relevant. A. Served for a song. B. Reaping what we've sown. C. Speak louder than words. D. Come into play. Definition. Express the same idea. A. Led astray. B. Echo this sentiment. C. Sets the tone. D. Reaping what we've sown. Definition. Accumulate slowly over time. A. Gradually stack up. B. Echo this sentiment. C. Sets the tone. D. Trials by fire. Definition. Misguide or deceive. A. Gradually stack up. B. Lead astray. C. Reaping what we've sown. D. Sets the tone. Definition. Experiencing the consequences of our actions. A. Gradually stack up. B. Speak louder than words. C. Trials by fire. D. Reaping what we've sown. I express my utmost gratitude for your attentive ear. If you enjoyed this lesson, kindly subscribe and share it with your friends. Should you seek further enlightenment in the intricacies of the English language, I do cordially invite you to pay a visit to enzosbutler.club and join our growing community of English enthusiasts. I am Enzo's Butler, always at your service.